It is Monday, September 15th, and we are officially 3 weeks away from the Chicago Marathon. That's right, just 3 weeks away from the big race on October 12th. I'm excited. Today's a rest day for me. If you didn't catch what happened last week, I had a blister pop up, and so I ended up taking a few rest days and just took it a bit easier, especially during the days where I was supposed to really be pushing myself. So essentially, last week was a recovery week for me, and going to this week's going to be my biggest week yet. It's supposed to be a lot of speed work, a lot of mileage, just more than I've ever had before. And so we'll see how I do. I'm really going to be focusing on speed work today, trying to hit the paces. If I can hit the paces without doing all the additional mileage, I'll be okay with that. Maybe if I do 3 miles at marathon pace for a session instead of 4 miles per se, I'm going to be fine with that. But it's going to be challenging, it's going to be daunting. But next week, it's going to be the start of taper, which that's going to be feeling great right around this time. You've been slugging through the mud. Anyone who's been going through a marathon before knows how much of a mental and physical toll, especially training, can take 3 months in. So really looking forward to starting the taper next week. Just gotta get through this. Just gotta push through it, and before you know it, it's gonna be 2 weeks, then 1 week out, then it's the really big race. I'm excited, I'm looking forward to it. It's gonna be a great week, feeling fresh, feeling ready to go, and I'm interested in seeing how this week turns out as we get so much closer to Chicago. Well, see you tomorrow, folks, for Tuesday's workout. Ta-ta. Tuesday here, and as you can see, I've just finished my warm-up. Today's workout's another track workout. As you can see where I am, I did a 20-minute warm-up, and then I'm doing 10 sets of 2 minutes at tempo pace, which for me will be right around 6 minutes, and then 2-minute walk. So that'll be 40 minutes on the track in total, then another 20-minute cool down. So 80 minutes out running today. It's gonna be good, it's gonna be great. Sun is rising, excited. Week 3 of Chicago, peak week, here we go. Check in after the sprints are done. See you later. Checking in after those runs, y'all, and just finished them. They were a bit tough, especially the last 2 sets. Definitely went a little slower. We're around 6:15, 6:20 pace for the last one, but you pushed through it. It went well. Sun's up, it's nice and cool. Man, I felt strong for the first bit, for the majority of it until the last 2 reps. So, feeling good. Last week was a bit of a down week. Took it easy. This week, it's gonna be a great week. Got a 20-minute cool down, and then this afternoon, I'm gonna have a double day. So I'm gonna be doing just a nice easy 4-mile run in the evening when it cools down again. Gotta get that mileage in. It's peak week, baby. Let's go. Be checking in before tomorrow's run. See you then. Let's get it. Wednesday here, and as you can see, it is still pretty dark out. Feeling a little sore from yesterday, especially my second run of the day, my easy jog. The heat's getting to me. There's a little bit of a heat wave going on right now. During the days especially, it makes it feel like late July, early August. So definitely not the best time to be running during the day. So it's just really muggy, really sunny, and so a bit of a rougher time to get through. And especially during those warmer times, it's better for us to go a bit slower and just try to get through it, because it's a lot more taxing on your body than it is right now per se, where it's 30 degrees cooler and with a slight breeze. But that said, I'm going to start off with my easy run of the day. I'm just going to be doing 13 kilometers, 8 miles. Nice and easy, and going to be getting some good mileage in. Let's get this done, folks. And that is that. Ended up doing just the easy pace for the 8 miles. Felt pretty good. Sun's up. Feeling somewhat fresh. A little sore from yesterday, but excited to get through the mud this week. It's going to be legs feeling heavy tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be another double day. So easiest day of the week done. 2 running days down, 4 more to go, and then taper's gonna come, so excited for that. See you all for Thursday's video. It is Thursday morning, about to start off on my runs for the day. There's some light in the sky, and so it's nice and brisk. It's gonna be a great morning for a run. Overall, today I'm going to be chopping up my mileage in 2 different runs. It's gonna be nice and easy. I'm gonna be running 11 miles in total, so a few miles just under a half marathon, and gonna feel great. Not sure how long this morning session is gonna be. Maybe it's gonna be 5 or 6 miles, maybe a little longer. It just depends on how we respond to the run this morning, especially because the second run's going to be a lot hotter. But excited to get this going. It's going to be nice and easy. Just get the mileage in. Feeling a little sore, but that's what this peak week's all about. See you after my second run. Friday has arrived. Update from yesterday. Ended up running 12 miles. Did it in 2 different batches. And the second run came about 12 p.m. It was so hot, it was so muggy. Oh, this summer heat wave in September is it's hot, it's taking a toll. But it's nice and cold out right now. The sun's gonna rise soon. As you can see, I have my little water backpack on. So I'm gonna be going for a 12 to 13 mile nice and easy run today. And then we have the long run tomorrow. So just getting that nice and easy mileage in. Sort of like yesterday, but yesterday had some marathon pace, but today is just one continuous run. So, feeling good. As long as it doesn't warm up, I think it's going to be a nice way to set off the day. Looking forward to it. Check in after the run when it's nice and sunny, y'all. Till then, ta-ta. Checking in after today's run. End up running 12 miles, and it was really rough. About 4 miles, 5 miles in, I was just going through the mud, you can say. The training's catching up to me. I'm just so sore. The legs are feeling heavy, and it was just one thing after another. I slowed down. I got the mileage done. Was it pretty? No. Did it hurt a lot? Yeah, it sucked a bit, but able to get through, able to recover, able to move on. Got one long run tomorrow. We'll see how that goes. This week's almost done. Before you know it, it's gonna be tapering in a few days. Then Chicago's gonna be here. Check in going into tomorrow's run. It's gonna be something. It is Saturday morning. It is nice and brisk out. And as you can see, the sun's already up. Why is that, you might ask? Well, I was absolutely exhausted after yesterday. The training's finally catching up to me. I slept for almost 11 hours yesterday. Went to bed at just past 8 and got up finally a little past 7. And so, oh my gosh, I am just tired. My body just needed that rest. My legs are feeling pretty heavy today. So as you can see, I don't have a water backpack on. I also have some family in town. So I've decided I'm not going to be doing my very long run today. I'm going to be doing probably 6-8 easy miles. Maybe a mile or 2 at marathon pace, depending on how my legs are feeling. But then, instead of just doing 3 or 4 miles tomorrow, make that another 8 to 10 mile run. Just so overall, I still get 16, 20 miles, 32 kilometers in between the 2 days, and just split it up. Whew, it's important to get the rest and to listen to your body. This is something that really easy to overlook. Could have woken up at 5 and forced myself. But I was just exhausted when I got up at 5, and so definitely the right call of going back to bed and getting back to 2 hours of sleep. And I feel much more like a person right now. And that's pretty important, to be able to enjoy the other aspects of things going along. Being able to spend time with loved ones, being able to do what you love outside of running. So that's one balance we do have to work on. That's one balance I'm continuing to work on. But long story short, that's why I'm not doing the 20-mile long run today and just splitting it up a bit into pieces here and there today and tomorrow. I'll check in with after the run. Hopefully it goes better than yesterday's run. And week 3 of Chicago almost over. Peak week, 2 more runs. See you after. Just finished up my Saturday run and feel pretty good. Ended up running 10 miles, 16 kilometers, and went pretty close to marathon pace. Not quite marathon pace. The first 3 miles of setup were pretty slow. I was still getting through the mud, I would say. But then I just felt pretty good. It wasn't sunny, it was cloudy. It's a bit sunnier now, but it's cloudy. My shoes are feeling great. You know what, let's push the pace a little bit. And then I just went from maybe 8 to 7:30, then to 7:15 to 7:05, and then just maintained that 7:05, 7:15 pace the rest of the jog. So feeling good. Gonna be doing a similar length of run tomorrow. And then peak week's gonna be over. It's gonna be taper. And I know I didn't do all 20 miles again this week, but I hit 20 miles twice this block and 18 miles, I think, 2 times 2. So I've had plenty of mileage and I feel pretty good. It's excited. Gonna finish this week tomorrow. See you Sunday. Sunday's finally rolled around. Last day of peak week. Gonna be running 6 to 7 miles. Gonna be end up just hitting 70 miles this week, which is still a really big number for me. But it's nice and cool out. As you can see, it's a bit cloudy. It rained last night, and so it's just gonna be a beautiful day for a nice easy run. Just get out there, enjoy it. That's the biggest thing, especially on the Sundays after those recovery days, of just go slow, enjoy being outside, listen to the birds, see the trees, and just enjoy it. Don't worry about going too fast, just be happy. So, gonna check in. I'm feeling like today's gonna be a pretty good run, and I'm looking forward to it. Last day running in peak week, y'all. See you soon. And that's a wrap on peak week, folks. Ended up running just 7 miles today, nice and easy. Not too bad. Legs felt just not heavy, but tired. Just overall, I'm just feeling a bit tired, especially after this week. The last 3 or 4 weeks of increasing mileage, been doing tougher runs, but now it's the taper. That starts Tuesday. Tomorrow's an off day. We are just 21 days out from Chicago. 2 taper weeks and then race week. Thanks for checking for this week's video, especially during this big peak week. I hope you stick around for next week's video of the first week of the taper. And you stick around until the big old race of Chicago. So that's gonna be fun, it's gonna be a blast, it's gonna be a big experience. But until then, I hope you have a good one. Ta-ta for now.